no matter the location. From O-A-K-L-A to L-V, I'm a Raider.
This Raiders mailbag is presented by Manscaped. I need y'all to go try out the Shears 2.0. The way you get this deal for 20% off is by going to manscaped.com/Raiders, and then we're going to hook you up. So the Shears 2.0, if y'all got gross nails, I'll be honest, my nails are nasty. But they're nasty because I watch a lot of Raiders games, and they come down to nail biters. No, they got nail filers, they got tweezers. If you're trying to get the best fingernails, and if you want some good-looking toenails too, the Shears 2.0, the best product to help you get that. It'll be in the comments. It'll be in the description as well. Manscaped.com/Raiders. So we got over 1,000 people watching. I see Lakers fan is watching, Rustin Long. A lot of people are trying to get their comments featured here, okay? Use hashtag Raiders, or you can super chat. Matthew Fothery, if Lynn Bowden throws a touchdown to Henry Ruggs sometime this season, Mitch chugs a beer. Laugh out loud. You know what? 4 Chucky heads, believe it, baby. We'll end up doing it. We will be doing a lot of watch parties for the Raiders game. So what is a watch party? It's during the game. It's basically like a live Raider show for 4 hours. We'll do giveaways. We'll have a lot of fun. And, yes, there's some beer drinking involved. It's like a Raiders tailgate. All right, let's go to Mike Dawson. Mitch, if the Raiders cut Agholor, you should owe the nation a live shotgun. So a live shotgun, like a 20 cal or a 12 gauge, or like a beer shotgun. No, I'm kidding. How about this? If the Raiders cut Nelson Agholor, sure, when I do my live show around the Raiders cuts, I will shotgun a beer. Mike, you can remind me. Let's go to Jason. What's up, my man? How you doing? Who should the Raiders trade for? Also, what do you think of getting Anthony Harris? So, well, you'd have to trade for Anthony Harris. In a trade right now, I am a believer that I really wouldn't make a trade for anyone because I want the Raiders to save up at the cornerback position either for a Jalen Ramsey next offseason. If you want a cornerback, you could look at a player like a Patrick Peterson, but that's still going to cost some money. I think at this point in the offseason, you don't trade for anyone. If you want to add some talent, go sign a player like Jadeveon Clowney, Everson Griffin. There are some still very talented players on the free agent market. Marty M.F. Williams. Okay, tank for Trevor. Oh, man. I am going to say no. I don't really believe in tanking personally. And, I mean, if you're going to tank for Trevor, you have to win less than 4 games. I don't see the Raiders trying to do that, especially in the first season in Las Vegas. If they were still, I don't know, in Oakland, maybe. But your first season in Las Vegas, you're trying to win a fan base. They're not going to tank. And I know Mark Davis isn't going to want to tank. And I know for dang sure John Gruden, he is not going to tank. Devin, get a picture. Do you think we should go out and get Yannick Ngakoue for a 1-year prove-it deal? I'm going to say no, because I'm not going to trade at least a second, potentially a first-round pick. Then you also have to go out and pay Yannick $17.8 million. If you want a defensive end, go get Clowney to a 1-year deal. You don't have to trade any capital. And Clowney for 14 or Yannick Ngakoue for 17.8 plus a first-round pick. It's clearly Clowney. And if you don't want Clowney, there's other players as well, like an Everson Griffin. So I'm good on the whole Yannick Ngakoue trade at this point. Aaron Sosa, you're next up here, man. Bring Coach C. Woodson. Last week, y'all asked me, Mitch, if you could bring in one, I'll say veteran to coach, who would it be? It would be Charles Woodson. I would love for Woodson to be able to come in. I would love for him to be able to coach the defensive backs as well. But just because you were a successful player doesn't always mean you're going to be a successful coach. But sure, I would love to see C. Wood in silver and black again. Joseph, what's up, my dude? Remember that y'all are using hashtag Raiders, or if you want your question to get on the show, you need the super chat. Super chatting has got that little money symbol. That's the easiest way to get up on the channel. All right, what do we got here? Which game concerns you more and why? Patriots with Cam, Buccaneers with Brady. It's Buccaneers with Brady. So I think the Buccaneers are a better football team than the Patriots. Patriots have lost some players with opt-outs as well. I'm not as concerned about Cam. Do I think the defense for the Patriots is better? Yes. But I think the Buccaneers are a better football team. I know a lot of people are excited about Cam, and a lot of people are excited about New England. No, I'm not as worried about that one. I know that game's away in New England, but I think the Buccaneers, they're a better football team. So I want you all to set a reminder on your phone, okay? Phone, desktop, whatever y'all are using. Every Tuesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, 3 p.m. Pacific. We do a live Raiders show. So 1,100 people watching here, okay? I know not all of y'all are subbed. So get out your phone, set a reminder, then you join the show. We are trying to figure out what I should do for 50K subscribers. We might do some giveaways next week. That one's Two Chucky Heads Believe, baby. Mitch, do you even know your own show? Two Chucky Heads. No. We might be doing some giveaways next week, so let's go ahead, set a reminder, tell your friends. Might be doing some T-shirts, jerseys. Who knows? Let's go to Jack. What's up, Jack? My nose is itching. I don't know what the heck's going on. Would you bring in Devonta Freeman at running back? No, I'm good on Devonta Freeman. Originally, there was apparently he was offered something for the Seahawks. He turned that down. He just hired a new agent, Rosenhaus. I'm not trying to deal with Rosenhaus again. I don't want Devonta Freeman. I have enough confidence in our running backs that we have, so no, I'm good on that. Let's go to Ruggs R6. Okay. Colin Cowherd said that the Raiders have the 7th best offense in the NFL. Do you agree? Well, did you see that Colin Cowherd also said that the Raiders are going to finish 5-11? So that just goes to show you what Colin Cowherd's thinking and what he's doing. So I don't know how you're going to have the 7th best offense but finish 5-11. Do I think the Raiders have the 7th best offense right now? No. Could they? Sure. I know Darren Waller said that he thinks they could be top 5. If that offensive line can stay healthy, and if Josh Jacobs can stay healthy, there's a lot of pieces there where the offense could be a lot better. Top 7, though, that's still a little bit of a stretch for me. Let's go to Fargo. Are you from Fargo? Or my cousin lives in Fargo, North Dakota. Trade a first for Justin Simmons. You know what? I actually probably would do this, but the Denver Broncos, they're going to want a lot more than a first, especially if you're the Raiders, right? I mean, anytime you're going to trade within the division, that's going to cost more. Jamal Adams just went for 2 firsts, and I know Jamal Adams is a big name. I think Justin Simmons is just as good as Jamal Adams. I really do. I think he's a very underrated player. So Justin Simmons, I think it's going to cost more than a first. All right. Have y'all ever been to Austin, Texas? Y for yes or type N for no. So I went to Austin, Texas this past weekend, and it was warm. Like, it was over 100 degrees just about every single day. Like, it was pretty gross. So have you ever been to Austin, Texas? Y for yes and for no. I did just hang out with a Raider fan this past weekend. Dallas, Texas. If y'all are ever in Dallas, hit me up. That's where I live. But over 1,000 people watching. Seeing a lot of no's, seeing a lot of yeses. Bottom line is this. If you live in an area that is just hot as balls, make sure that they don't stink. You can use the ball deodorant. You can use the ball toner, which is just like a nice little spray, to make sure that your manhood is always smelling fresh. The way that you can get it is by going to manscaped.com/Raiders. Save 20% and get free shipping. Plus, Manscaped can also hook you up with some hair and body wash as well. Nobody wants y'all to smell. I know I don't. I've been to some Raiders tailgates, and I get it. We like to have fun. We like to get rowdy. Like to chug some beers. It also can smell a little bit too, right? So we don't want it to smell like the bathrooms at the Coliseum, if you will. Manscaped is hooking up all Raider fans with a special offer. 20% off, free shipping, manscaped.com/Raiders. It'll be in the comments. It'll be in the description. And I see Ian says, freshen them balls, y'all. Yeah, go ahead. Listen to Ian. What up, Jeff? Will Zay Jones make the team? I do believe that Zay Jones ends up making the team. He's been working really hard this offseason. I know he's built a pretty solid connection with Carr. I think it actually comes down to Rico Gafford, Nelson Agholor, not so much Zay Jones. However, if the Raiders do decide to move on from Zay, it will save them $1.4 million because he doesn't have any money against the dead cap. Somebody said I live in Arizona. Then, yeah, you definitely need to go to manscaped.com/Raiders. All right, next question. I don't know. Do you think this will be Carr's best season? Best season statistically? Yes. But just because it's Carr's best season, from what I've learned, if they don't win football games, it's not going to matter. Because you can have a career high in completion percentage, you can have a career high in yards, but yet we are still talking about it. Angry Kirk. What is the minimum record we need for Carr to stay? I truly believe it's playoffs or it's nothing. Because at this point, again, you're looking at a player who, Carr will say it himself, he thinks that he had a better year in 2019 than he did in 2016. If the Raiders don't win games, we are going to talk about this again and again and again. He had a career high completion percentage, career high in yards. He can put up great touchdown numbers. But if the Raiders don't win games, I think it's going to be it for him. So I honestly believe if they don't make the playoffs, the Raiders are going to go look for elsewhere. All right, question coming in from Ryan. What game are you most excited to see? I would say for the games I'm most excited to see, Week 2, Monday Night Football against the Saints. That's kind of the home opener. Would I love to have Raider fans there? Absolutely. Week 5 against the Chiefs. Anytime you're going up against the Super Bowl champs, you want to see how you stack up. Week 7 against the Buccaneers. Tom Brady, tuck rule, tuck that. And then the other game that I'm really interested to see, my dad's a big Jets fan, and I need a little bit of payback for the way that game went last year. So I would say those are the games I'm personally most excited to watch because we can't have another episode like that. And then Ryan Rumsey's watching live says, yes, Mitch. Yes, Ryan, I got your question. Much love, brother. All right, Nicholas, you're up next. Mitch, what do you see mid-season getting – all right, who do you see getting traded in the mid-season? I can't read. Anybody on our team, I guess it's really going to come down to who's playing well and who isn't playing well. I mean, that's such a bad answer. If you want – I could actually see a guy like, what if Jason Witten doesn't fit well? Because I know there's been some rumors out there that he doesn't, get along with some of these younger players. If he's not getting along with Darren Waller, Foster Moreau, could the Raiders ship him out? You could see maybe that. I don't think they're going to end up trading a player like Derek Carr, even if Marcus Mariota, does start to step up. Maybe if Derek does struggle, but then what are you actually going to trade him for? At the quarterback position, maybe Prince Amukamara if a younger player like some of these other guys are stepping up. Marcus Mariota, if another quarterback goes down on somebody else, you could look to maybe ship off your backup. Until the season happens, until we see, certain players, it's really hard to predict. Also, you could see some guys maybe entering that year 3 that have struggled. If Arden Key's not playing well, you could see another team maybe try to take a flyer on a guy like Arden Key. Let's go to Joey. Joey, what's up, my dude? Who do you think will be our kickoff returner this season? Let me get a sip. So from what I know, right now the starter is Jalen Richard. But I also believe that it could be a mix between Nelson Agholor. You could also see Rico Gafford get thrown in the mix there. If Rico doesn't make the 53, I do believe that he could be one of those players that gets that fits into the 55-man roster. One of the 2 players that gets bumped up from practice squad onto the active man. They want speed. They want some versatility there. But right now, the kickoff returner for the Raiders, it's Jalen Richard. Raider Nation, what's going on? Is this the #1 Raiders channel on YouTube? For Chucky Heads, believe it, baby. And if you haven't already, subscribe right here. I'm giving you Chucky Heads news, rumors, Raider Nation rumors. And look at this. I'm making your life easier. Check out my next video. Thanks for watching, and go Raiders.